Hello and welcome to Body Bags. My name is James and I'm your Sunday night reviewer, and this evening I will be reviewing Hotel Inferno, the first spatter movie in FPV. So I actually got this in the start of this week, and this is the edition of Hotel Inferno 1 and 2 from Necrostorm. These are both directed by Giulio De Santi and Tiziana Michela. I don't know too much about these people, but I've heard about Hotel Inferno 1 and 2 and other films that they've done, like was it Adam Chaplin and Tater City and things like that. And I've heard a lot of good things about Necrostorm, and I picked up this DVD, standard DVD. Really nice quality transfers on here. Straight from their website, which is good to do because they're quite a small label, and this was €25 free delivery, and like I said, it's Hotel Inferno 1 and 2. But anyway, let's get into the film. So it's in FPV, so it's first person view, so it kind of you start off, feels a little bit like a video game, so it's a bit strange to start with. It takes not too long to get used to, no, luckily. But we are following and seeing through everything through the eyes of Frank Zamoza, who is a contract killer. He has been hired to do the killing of 2 people. So we start off in the film where he's been taken to this hotel where these 2 people are, and he's in contact with a person that has called him, that has hired him to do the killing. We are hearing this whole conversation. There is an earpiece where he's talking to them the whole time, and then they are seeing everything through these special glasses that he's actually wearing. So they see everything that he does, and he has a constant dialogue with them. Anyway, we go to the hotel room, we get inside, and that he's been told exactly where they are and exact times of when to go in a room and kill these 2 people. He's been told to do it in a very specific ritualistic way, and he actually has these tools to do the job, these weapons as well. It's like his hammer, tomahawk sort of thing, and this ritualistic knife. And he's told that he has to bash them over the head, remove the brain, and then remove the intestines. He doesn't ask too many questions. He's like, hell, I'm paid to do this job. I just do what you guys tell me to do. So he goes in the room, kills the first person, starts to take the brain out, and there's all this weird shit in there that's not normal brain. So it's like, what the fuck is going on? Goes into the bathroom, and there's shit going on down there with the other person. And then the film just dives into complete chaos and madness for the next 50 minutes or something like that. It's just full on batshit crazy. Really, really good fun. Some epic gore scenes in this. I think this is a fairly low budget film, but you can't tell. Well, you can't tell with the special effects as well. They put so much heart and effort into this, and it's a really enjoyable story. It's pretty light. There's not too much deepness involved, but there's quite a few twists on what's happening actually, and all is not what it seems within the hotel and all the people in the hotel. So as well as being very interesting for watching all the gore, it is actually quite an interesting story. Like I said, it's nothing too deep, but what there is enough to get your teeth into. So it's good fun. Yeah, it's like I said, it's not what it seems. It's I wouldn't say satanic, but it's yeah, you kind of. I don't really want to give too much away. I actually highly recommend that you at least watch this or pick this up, because there's plenty going on, and I think it leads directly into Hotel Inferno 2. So like I said, I actually picked this up this week. I watched the Hotel Inferno, and what I'll maybe try and do, hopefully, is watch Hotel Inferno 2 next week, and then next week's Sunday review will be the next one, and we'll see if it links in together quite nicely. Like I said, there's some fantastic gore in this, and really over the top stuff. But being the kind of FPV, the first person view, it feels very much like a video game. And I watched can't remember now, I think it's a choice of watching it in English or Italian. But how it's kind of all filmed, and the dialogue is when you actually see people speaking, you don't really see them clearly speaking, so I don't think it matters if it's Italian or English. But I watched the English version, and it kind of all the kind of dialogue and then the sounds of kind of what the people on the screen are making is kind of does feel very much like a video game. I don't know if that's the same with the Italian version, but it's very prominent with the English one. It's very clear, and it's kind of, I've had to think of anything that this reminds me of. Kind of the old Doom game I used to play like in the early 90s or mid 90s on the PC. It feels very much like that. It's kind of maybe the months. Oh no, there's not really monsters in it, the people, but yeah, it really felt like that for me. And I've heard that the second one is just complete depravity into the bowels of hell. It's like I said, I think it continues from this one, and I really am looking forward to watching that one too, because this was a hell of a fun ride. And as I said, I'll try and watch it this week, and then next week's review will be a follow-up to this. So I think I'll give this one an solid 8 out of 10. And as I said before, I highly recommend you pick this up. Anyway, that's been my review for this evening. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll speak to you all next week. Good night.